For state history today, we're going to be talking about our government. We'll be covering pages 31, 33, and 35 of the book. But before you go, oh no, that's a lot of pages, don't worry. It's actually going to be pretty short today. Happy Friday. So we're going to go to page 31 and talk about our government. The first thing is the seat of my state's government is, what's our capital city? Yes, Hartford, capital Hartford. Hartford. And the chief state official of Connecticut is the governor. Now, I feel like a lot of you might even be more familiar with this and who is the governor, because since coronavirus, he's been making a lot of executive orders and decisions. So you might have been seeing him around. Our governor is Ned Lamont. Can you see his picture right here? It's Ned Lamont. He's our governor. And now we're going to talk about our senators. Now remember, this is like backtracking back to history class. We talked about there are 2 senators and then as many representatives, like depending on the population. So every state, remember, each of the 50 states has 2 senators, so that makes 100 senators total. And for representatives, it's according to population. And the reason why they do this is so everyone has an equal vote in the Senate, no matter the size. But in representatives, the ones with larger have more, the ones with smaller amount of people have less. And that works so there's a balance of power. So not only the large states have the power, and also that way it makes it fair for a little state and a state with a ton. It makes it even all the way around. Now, our state sends 2 senators to represent us in Washington, and their names are Chris Murphy. Chris Murphy, if you're writing this down, it's capital CHRIS space capital MURPHY. Chris Murphy and Richard Blumenthal. Capital RICHARD, Richard, and then Blumenthal. Capital BLUMENTHAL. Richard Blumenthal. So those are our 2 representatives, Chris Murphy and Richard Blumenthal. And for our representatives, we are a smaller state, so we have 5. We elect 5 U.S. representatives to represent us in Congress. Their names are John B. Larson, Joe Courtney, Rosa DeLauro, Jim Himes, and Johanna Hayes. And I hope I said those correctly, but I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce some of those. That's 5, our 5 representatives. And our representative for where I live, and probably where a lot of you live, it's for Hartford County, is John B. Larson. This is John B. Larson right here. Okay, so that is it for page 31. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. Sorry. Okay, so page 33, this is a really easy page. It says, here's a map of my country, the United States of America. There are 48 contiguous or touching states, plus Alaska and Hawaii, which are both located on the western side of the United States. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use a red pencil or a red pen, and you're supposed to color our state, Connecticut, which you know where that is by now. So color in Connecticut, and then you're supposed to underline the names of your state's neighbors. So you can see, look at Connecticut. The states that are touching, there are only 3 that are bordering, and it is New York, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. Which is funny because when they were talking about New York closing its borders and I went home to New Jersey, I thought, how am I going to get back to Connecticut? And so I was looking really closely at the map, like, is there any way I could sneak past, go around New York, and just go into Connecticut? But there wasn't. It's all, New York is completely blocking New Jersey. So those are your 3 bordering states, and now we're already on page 35. See, I told you to be fast. The United States is divided into 7 regions or parts. This map of the 7 regions also shows the date that each state entered the Union. And so you could see there's the Pacific region that's on the west coast. That was like the last area to enter the Union. Hey, you guys know this. This is like Oregon country and yeah, that's about the Oregon country. Then you have Rocky Mountain in the southwestern, the midwestern. I feel like Rocky Mountain and Midwestern, that was all part of a lot of the Louisiana Purchase. Some of the Rocky Mountain, I think, is would be part of Oregon country. Then you have Southwestern, that would be like the Texas annexation and Gadsden Purchase, and different things. And then we have the Southeastern, the Mid-Atlantic, and New England. And you can guess, we are the New England region. We're the New England region, and you're going to color all 7 of those states. You're going to color those 7 states green. And this map of the 7 regions shows a date. So you can see we were in 1788. So you say at the bottom, I live in the New England region. My state was, we were the 5th to enter the Union. So you say yours was the 5th to enter the Union. And today my state has a population of, this is actually in 2015's count, but this is what you're going to write, 3,598,000. Beep, beep, erase. 3,590,886. 3,590,886. That's all that we're going to cover for today. I told you it would be pretty short, but we covered a lot. I'll see you on Monday.